Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Martin, and welcome back to another episode of Vampyr. In today's episode, we're gonna continue from where we left off with trying to meet up with Aloysius Dawson. So last episode, we defeated the member from break. I think it's. I'm blanking for some reason.
Good evening, sir.
But yeah.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
What can you tell me about...
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Oh man, really tempting
May I
to
ask what you're
just
doing
have a
outside of
conversation.
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here.
Interesting.
What can you tell me about...
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore.
I still enjoy living in London.
Then I am sincerely happy for you.
May I...
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
What can...
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything.
Interesting.
Who are you waiting for, exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be, then?
I don't know.
A vampire? An event?
Friend?
Makes sense.
Impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap.
Interesting.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
I think the one
Goodbye for
thing
now,
that
Mr.
is interesting about video games is that it can sometimes get you to think, especially with the questions.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... your name's...
I think I would remember.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you.
I'm afraid not, sir.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that...
What can you...
I've heard this is a man who has searched...
Tell me about...
We are waiting.
And why are you waiting?
Because we need to leave this city.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this?
As you like asking questions.
Please.
Do you like...
I know we are not...
Yes, me too.
But what if we don't?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder some...
And what...
I stopped working when I decided to leave.
But what were you doing before you took...
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so...
Tell me...
I just... don't...
Pericles, tell me why your brother...
Agamemnon is... naive sometimes.
At least you both have...
But is that not a common problem?
What could...
If you are searching for a pleasant chat,
That's it?
for the time being, true
Who are you
I
waiting...
really can't answer that question, since I don't know that.
And why is...
This person is mostly my brother's...
But why would you need this person's...
Well, I thought...
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Okay, these conversations are pretty interesting. They're both healthy. So that's good. But yeah, as I was saying before I jumped into the conversation, I think one thing video games does a really good job at is really having that interesting point, or it gets you really thinking about certain things. You know, especially when you're least expecting it, because like who would have expected a video game to be able to you know, provide such deep insights or get you thinking and whatnot. So it's definitely interesting to see how video games really get you. All right. So our objective is to also talk to more people to find information about Aloysius Dawson, and also visit. Oh.
The Fool and the Empress. Again? Jonathan Reed. At last we meet.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you? You are the leader of the
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise.
The cards.
Yes, they can tell me everything. They told me that you have not taken another life since your poor sister.
Wow.
Is there anything you could tell me?
Aloysius Dawson.
He's not the only one.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900.
How do you measure the amount of...
I told you.
Is it possible to tell?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor.
All right.
You're on a path to redemption, Jonathan. But be careful. One single trip and you'll fall.
That doesn't sound...
Take this, young Ekon.
Nice.
How do you...
I told...
Is it possible...
Vamp...
I would May I ask?
Of course.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then. A strength that made them hungry for ever greater.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the book.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is...
So you're not just a...
Once upon a time, very long...
Interesting.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander. Cards never easy to read.
He's healthy.
It's locked.
All right. I have a feeling this is where the good weapon. Alright, let me just do a quick Google search. Alright, so turns out that is the location for the, I think, one of the best weapons in the game. So I'll definitely have already figured it out. One thing I did know is that there are different patterns you can try, but I'm not really sure how to instigate it properly. I think it's around here where my marker is. Well, one of them.
I cannot enter.
Ah.
What has happened to the London that I knew? Dr. Reed.
Do you know...
Who doesn't know them?
What else?
Aloysius.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. The Spanish flu is not the only hidden killer around here.
Okay. So now I have to investigate how to actually get in. Because I seem to have arrived at the right location. But can't seem to find how to get in. That's the question.
Best run along home, sir.
Yeah. Oh, okay, awesome. This is how I get it.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Well, side of is he probably has no need for it. Go up or do I? I think both are the same. Let's see what others.
It's locked, all right.
Or like that. Plugging the.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to
Oh,
pass
this
several of your
guy.
barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
I'm the only vampire in the room for now, so please indulge me.
All right, all right. What is it you wish to ask?
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
All that. The heck?
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan
He's
to build
definitely
a
a
quarantine
dick.
wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create 2 separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
See, when I first talked to this guy, I thought he was
I've heard
relatively
enough.
good.
It's time to proceed.
I'll have a sense of justice.
All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
But then it's like I don't really want to. Oh, what hints record? Oh.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
Just like how who gave you the right to separate everyone. Ah, hint failed. I think the reason why is because I didn't talk to enough people, I'm assuming. And as a result, you know, I wasn't able to get the one to mesmerize, the option to mesmerize. That is very unfortunate. Well, I already know what happens. He's gonna kick me out, so
Is
get
it
on
done,
with it.
Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
He didn't survive the procedure. He was too weak.
This is unacceptable, nevertheless. You were given the simplest task.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
Step away, traitor. Return to your dubious friends and your...
wow, that was pretty intense. Music.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Wait!
I'm listening, but I do not have...
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to...
Because I used to know him quite well. And he had...
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding it.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten.
How did Elizabeth find you?
She presented herself humbly at our gate.
What do you...
Her soul is good. Yet,
Why did she come to...
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the...
Wow.
No time to lose then.
I shall return to my...
Tell her I worry.
Do not, for she...
Holy. I think I'm supposed to talk to this guy for...
Good evening.
What can you tell me?
I really don't know.
So, you see nothing in the stuff.
Oh, I can tell you many.
Do the cards speak?
No.
Read my...
You have been chosen, Jonathan.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm for most.
Some believe you to be a vampire.
The Guard of Priwen, who else?
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters.
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad.
For how long have you been a prime?
It was 50.
What do you make of Dr.
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man.
Can you read the card?
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 100.
Here is...
The Hermit. An old man.
How did you learn about
Swansea told me.
Mary did...
Suffering is part of the immortal condition.
Goodbye, sir.
I rarely... Fool and the Empress. Again. What are the cards trying to do?
Okay, so with the pattern working. So many combinations to try though.
You really thought you could...
I think this is the result of, you know, betraying the order, and now random econs will fight me. But I think it's the right decision, just because the guy was a dick anyway. Yeah, you get stuck in the walls, nerd. I swear I heard a baby's crying.
You Londoners are not.
Great, another econ. So many econs. Holy. Yo, this guy's strong too. I wonder if my glitch would work on him. Oh gosh. He's still chasing me despite being this far. Oh my, a big icon.
For Ascalon!
A Volcord. Holy. Bad idea. Oh great. Oh great. Holy. Shouldn't have gone down there. Oh my gosh. 2v1. Gotta get the blood. I wish there were some guards of Pruin right now. Help lighten the load, or maybe not, who knows. He's inferior lineage, man. Oh gosh. I was expecting to get wrecked. Alright, round 2. This time... No, I betrayed Ascalon. Why are you attacking me then? You idiot. Oh, well. Alright, I'm just gonna push through for... Got time.
This one's a top!
Right. Balls. This guy's also resistant. They're both resistant to physical. Holy. One of them also has like a fart barrier of sorts. Oh. This game.